Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. There we go. Neko Live Gaming, Kirk is in there. Back today. Sorry my freaking sorry my hair. It's messed up after yesterday. But I'm back today just wanting to talk a bit about why there haven't been video uploads and stuff. I posted an update telling you I were having issues with media encoder. I have a my finger is hurting pretty bad. Don't know why, but well, yes. So I was trying to get media encoder to work, and it seems like all the videos that came out from media encoder after being encoded were basically corrupted. The image was split, so it was like probably every like 5 or 6 seconds there were a split frame. In there, so I had two pics in one frame. So that's kind of a pain in the ass, so that's kind of why I haven't been uploaded. And I forgot to upload yesterday, but I'm gonna be uploading the Half-Life episode today, later today, and see if I can record Euro Truck if the computer wants to cooperate. And then see if I can get media encoder to work. I had a friend, you probably saw it if you were watching the stream I had on Twitch here last Sunday, or not last Sunday, but the Sunday before that again. Or was it last Sunday? It was not last Sunday, because then it was 7th of May, so then I basically were almost not home at all. So the Sunday before there again, I had a stream where I were talking about having difficulties with this, with media encoder. Now, I have still been trying to get it to work. Like, I can try to pull up, if I pull up screen individual, there we go, and I lock that computer, I can take and connect to the computer. Well, now I don't have that cable connected though. Okay, just hold on a minute. It uses a bit of time to actually work. There you go. Configuring, there we go. Let's see if it will let us in. Oof. Please wait, yeah. But how long are you gonna keep me waiting? There we go. So here we are. So I was talking about the encoder, right? And yes, I've been watching Trinity 7. Seriously, I watched the entire series just yesterday. Or season 1 at least. There we go. Because I can show you what you mean here. I have split frames, and I haven't installed VLC yet, I see. But you see I have flip. Hello guys, and welcome back to... Yeah, the frames like that. And that's kind of annoying watching when you're sitting and are gonna... Last time we finished off by making the bonus. And this one basically goes through the entire video. The same with Counter-Strike. I exported it in 3 formats: Discord, Facebook, or Twitter, Facebook, and then YouTube. The YouTube format, the export of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the same thing. So that's why the clip didn't get uploaded as an edited file. I don't even think I have uploaded it. So I seriously don't know what to do about it. So that's why I'm also recording this video with music, because so I don't have to edit it afterwards, so I can upload it directly. Yeah. I mean, I can try to drop it inside of the folder again. I mean, but I don't think it's gonna work, but I can try. If my fucking Explorer will open. There you go. It came on it came on this screen. So if I pull up the there we go, and there come the second. So if I pull up this one here and I pull up SMG archive on this one, but are you gonna have me sign into it again? Yes, you are. I knew it. Are you gonna open it? Thank you. Ready for export. Then I go into videos, Premiere edit files. Say the one I edited of Half-Life, we don't go to Ravenholm. That one kind of worked, but let me show. The update vlog also worked fine, but see now if I now drop this one into it. So once that's done, we're gonna go over on the remote desktop again, and I'm gonna show you that it's having difficulties picking it up from the watch folder, and I don't have the time to sit in like half an hour, 45 minutes on the computer, on this computer, waiting for a quick movie time video to get done. So I'm gonna pull up. The remote again. There we go. It shows up, but it ain't picking it up automatically as it should. But yes, it is. So that one has failed. So there it picks it up. I don't know why that's happening. If that's the recording itself, what the fuck? Is that recording itself? Memory GPU acceleration. Okay. Then I figured that out. Because if yeah, well, something is not working properly with it, so I'm going to try to get some videos here. I'm gonna try. Now let me just unlock the other computer again. Because it logs itself out when I go remote. But yeah, so I really don't have more than this to say, really, because that's basically all I can do. Until now, so I'm gonna try to get the Half-Life episode. I think it's 3 now up, and see what I can do about Eurotruck, and see if I can get Nekopara and Nekonin X-Art episode 2 up, 2 and 3. And episode 1, 2, and 3 on Nekopara, if I'm right. Come with me, guys, and then we'll actually check the spreadsheet. Skipped frames again, goddammit. The problem is that Google drags so much RAM that that's a bit of a problem, and I have to clean up in the stage box mess. Oof. Yeah, so all to the oof. Still loading, yeah. There we go. So all 3 episodes of Nekopara must be uploaded, and then 2 episodes of Nekonin and 2 of Eurotruck. And then these 2 are recorded. The 3rd one I exported, that's kind of ready for upload. The same as the CSGO, and I also need to take CSGO and get his mod for those 2. So just to have that said though, guys, from like freaking 2018, I'm gonna be coming back strong, because then I'm gonna build a new stationary computer. I found some parts to it. I guess I can show that in this video. I showed it on the stream, on the Sunday stream, but I didn't actually show you guys. So let's head over to a new page, and let's go to komplett.no. It's a Norwegian site. I'm gonna see if I can put it on English for you guys. Do we have language down in here? What can I simply... Okay, I can't change it over, but here's at least the shopping list for the entire computer. So we're going from a fractal design define S2 gunmetal case with glass sides. As a motherboard, I went for the Asus ROG Strix Z390E Gaming S115 motherboard. I'll put the links to all of these down below if you want to check out this configuration for yourself. An Intel Core i7 9700K 8-core 8-thread processor, 3.60 base, can be overclocked to 4.9, Coffee Lake, 2 sets of Corsair Ventures DDR Pro 16 gigs, so I'm gonna have a total of 32 gigs on this computer, on the thought of how many tabs I have open, and with all the resource packs and stuff I use in Minecraft and shaders and stuff, so I don't completely kill my computer. As a power supply, I went for the Corsair RM 850 watt PSU power supply, because the graphics card takes 500 watts and the CPU takes 95, and the RAM shouldn't take much, and the main card itself. So it should be fine. If not, I'll expand it later. I might actually go up 1 notch on the thought of the cooling, but okay, so I might go up. We're gonna change that out to maybe a Corsair RMX 1000 something, we'll see. Fate Tech sleeved cables, black and red for power. 2 packs of 3-pack of Corsair all 120 RGB fans. So I'm gonna change out the two that's already in the front and put in another one in the bottom. The one at the back, I think I might just gonna leave and then exchange the fans on the Corsair Hydro with the RGB fans on the fault up there. I think they're 115 fans, and these are 120. For a graphics card, I went with the Asus GeForce RTX 260 ROG because it has 6 gigs of video memory. And I can basically clock it to 1830 megahertz, which means I can get a lot out of video processing, and then it might not be a problem exporting it as a simple MP4 or a quick movie time video before throwing it into media encoder. That way I might even be able to just export it on this computer without a problem. Other than that, I have a Sound Blaster internal sound card that I might gonna use. I'm still sitting thinking about it because since I still use this big mixer and I'm still gonna be doing probably a bit of studio stuff anyway later on, so I'm thinking either that or throwing in another USB interface so that I can run aux 2 and 3 or something like that, or group out as a send to that interface card and use that as an input to the PC so that people don't get reverse sound from when I'm running sound from the computer. But I'm gonna take a look at that because the internal card actually doesn't have too bad of like internal socket. I have placed an SSD. There we go, thank you. Get it in big, please. So I actually have a rear a mic in, one line out and one line in, and idiot and CBSU, which means I could run a specific line in with the 1/4 inch jack if I wanted, so I don't really need that other sound card. And the nice thing, it has 4 or 3 3.1 USB ports, which means I can transfer 10 gig per second over these ports. The same with the Type C, because that's also 3.1 again. Or was it actually 3.2? And then we have two standard USB 2.0s at the top for PS2 mouse and keyboard, which we basically never use today. DisplayPort and HDMI, and a standard gigabit port. But I have put it with a Asus XGC 1000C network card, which is a 10 gigabit RJ45 copper connection. That's pretty nice. SATA cables for the hard drives. Samsung 512 gigabyte M.2 NVMe hard drive for storing the operating system and games on, and then for having other stuff like just regular applications like Photoshop and that kind of stuff, and just like Word and such, and photos and pictures. I have added one 4TB 3.5 NAS HDD, because the thing that's nice about the motherboard I'm taking is that it has built-in all the HDMI ports, all the SATA 600 connections on this 6S7 pin serial contacts is already ready for ATA RAID 0, RAID 1, 10, and 5, which means I can set up a RAID 0, RAID 1, 5, or 10 configuration directly on the motherboard if I would want to throw, like, so say I want to put in 6 4TB hard drives inside of that computer. I can put all of those in there, and I can stripe them all together in RAID 5 or RAID 1 in Windows to one single drive if I would want. So that's pretty nice. It also has even freaking tool sync, so that's pretty nice. As a cooler, I went for the Corsair Hydro H150i Pro RGB CPU cooler. Yeah, that's basically it for PC. The only thing I'm gonna change out is this power supply, because I think I'm gonna need another power supply that's a bit more powerful. So let's go here, computer equipment, PC components. There we go, power supply. I want it to be Corsair. I'm a very big fan of Corsair. We have to have at least 700 to 191 watts. So that's our max. So probably the HX 1000. Why not when we first have it? And I think I'm gonna have space for it. Well, that's the wrong one. I think RMX shouldn't be a problem. Because if I take the RMX 1000, I think that should be good. It has all the connection we need. So I think that should be good. Add that. There we go. So that's basically the total price on this. Comes on 36,640.51 Norwegian crown. So I'm gonna take my trusty currency converter, which I actually have on my phone, and I'm gonna convert that for you. It's about like 30. It's about 3 something. So 3 something thousand. I'm gonna figure it out for you guys here. So Norwegian kroner to US dollars. So let me check it up for you. So 33,640.51. So that's 3,375.86 dollars, or 87 to round it up. So yeah. There we go. So not too cheap, but I mean, with the money I'm getting when my account, when I get 18 is open, well, to say it the least, I'm gonna have plenty enough money to do this, including getting driver's license and getting some form of another house or an apartment for myself. Or me and my girlfriend when that day comes. When that day comes. I can't fucking speak properly. Like, I burned up late last night, and this is probably my 3rd cup of coffee, and I'm still tired. The problem though is that it gets cold so fucking quick. That's a problem. No. So yeah, I think that's basically it for this video. As I said, I'll put all the links down below for you guys to check out. So I want you guys to stay tuned, stay awesome, and well, guess I'll be seeing you guys later. Stay tuned, stay awesome. See you guys later.